add using a base 10 model. And the most important thing to remember when using a base 10 model to add is that we want our model to be organized. So we're always going to use a hundreds, tens, and ones place value chart to organize our base 10 drawing. So let me draw my hundreds, tens, and ones chart, and then I will write my equation. Today we're going to add 368 plus 427. So let's write our equation. So now I'm going to go ahead and draw a base 10 model for 368. So I'm going to draw 300s, 1, 2, 300s, and I know I need 6 tens, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 8 ones. And when I draw my ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to put 6 down here because I want to think about them in the form of a 10 frame, so it's kind of easy for me to see how many I have. So now I'm going to give myself a little space before I go ahead and draw out 427. So let's draw 400s. 100, 200, 300, 400. See how I'm kind of lining those up so it's very neat and easy to see what I have. Now I need 10, 20, and I know I have 7 ones. So here we go in another 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I have very neatly represented 368 and 427. So now I'm ready to put those together. So I always want to start in my ones place, and I know I only drew 6. Let me go ahead and draw 8. So that's why we draw them in a nice, neat, organized way. 6, 7, 8. Whew, I'm very glad I caught my mistake. So there's 8, 9, 10. I know I need 2 more. So I'm going to go ahead and circle that 10 because I know I can regroup those. I'm going to group them together, and I know if I have a whole 10, I can move that over to my tens place. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw an arrow, and I'm going to make a 10, and then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put an X on that. I'm not taking them away, but I just want to put an X on that so I can remind myself I already counted those. I don't need to count them again. So now let me count the ones that are outside my circle because these have already been counted into a 10, so I'll count those when I get over to my tens place. So let's count the ones that I haven't counted yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you counted those with me. Let me record that I have 5 ones here that aren't going to be counted somewhere else. So now let me come on over to my tens place. Count those tens with me, and let's count them by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Well, I don't have a whole nother 100 here. I only have 90, so I'm just going to write 90 because I have 90 in my tens place. So now let's jump on over to my hundreds and count my hundreds. Why don't you count them with me? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. Good. Thanks for counting with me. So now I have 7 hundreds, 90 tens, and 5 ones. So I know I just need to put those back together, and I'll have 795. So if I add 368 plus 427, I'll have 795. That was pretty simple. Let's try one more together. How about, let me see if I can think of one where maybe we'll have over 100 in our tens place when we get done. Let's try this one. Let's try 586 plus 145. And let's see what that equals. Do you remember my first step? That's right. Let's draw our place value chart. Hundreds, tens, and ones. And let's go ahead and make sure we have plenty of space to draw that base 10 model. So let me draw my first number. I need 500s. Count them with me, friends. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Now let me draw my tens. Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 6 ones. Let's organize them. 10, 20, listen to me. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oop, I need to go down here, 6. All right, that's 586. Now we need to draw 145. Let me give myself a little space. 100, are you counting? 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, are we ready to get to counting? Yes. Where am I going to start? Oh, that's right, the ones place. Well, here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you remember what to do? That's right, we're going to circle those 10, and we're going to draw the right on over here into our tens place. And then we're going to mark those out so we don't accidentally count them again. We are going to count those 10 ones when we get over here and we count our tens place. So we're going to just count what's left, and that's just one little lonely one. So we're going to put that one right here, and I'm going to draw it like that this time so I don't get confused and think it's a 10. So now, let me look in my tens place, and can you count the tens with me? And remember, we're counting by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100! Well, that needs to be in my hundreds place. So let me circle those. It's not going to be a perfect circle, but let me kind of do this and make sure I get them all in there. And I need to regroup. We call that regrouping because we're grouping them together and moving them right here into our hundreds place. And so guess what I need to do? I need to put an X in there because I don't want to accidentally count them an extra time. So I'm going to count these 110, or these 10 tens that equaled 100. I'm going to count them when I get to my hundreds place. I'm going to count them when I get right here. So let's look back. We have some tens left over right here that we haven't counted yet. So let's count those, and we're going to start counting at 10. 10, 20, 30. So we have 30 in our tens place. Now let's go count all those hundreds. Here they are. Let's count them. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. So now, what do we have? We have 731. So 586 plus 145 equals 731. So now, my friends, it's your turn. Why don't you have some practice problems and you try making a super duper neat base 10 model and showing how you can regroup and count to find the total when you add 3-digit numbers. Good luck!